Hello. How are we all doing? So, this is just a very quick livery chat / stream. I've already talked to death about the McLaren on the WTF1 watch along, but I just started learning how to. I say just started learning. Literally for the past 3 or 4 hours, I've been learning how to do liveries on a 2022 car. You probably noticed I've not done too many Gran Turismo redesigns or anything, but I feel like I've kind of exhausted Gran Turismo and especially the other car to death now. So I can already see Chris Paul Design in the comments, but he very kindly showed me how to use this amazing sort of 3D render that him and Unkredible Studios have done. I've put a link to it in the description if anyone wants to check it out. But basically, it's this software called Blender. You load in the 2022 car, which is this, and then I have created a McLaren. So I will just get that loaded up. And this is just a bit of a test stream, to be honest, just to kind of work out how I can do this. So this is what I've been working on. It's not great. It's pretty rough around the edges and stuff. As you can see, I've not really used this before, and it's a lot more difficult working in Photoshop. As you can see, it's probably not my best work, but something just had a go at a quick go at it. So I'll show you what the Photoshop file looks like. Let me if I can do this. So I'd love to know what do you guys all think of the McLaren, because here we go. So that's a very big file, but essentially this is sort of my Photoshop file. So obviously I'm sure a lot of people have done this before, but for me it's very very novel to sort of paint on something like this, where I'm not used to painting on a flat surface, and the joys of Gran Turismo where I can just do whatever I want, and I see stuff like this and I'm like, oh, I really want to like edit this bit, and then can't because can't do it. Whereas this, I have to essentially save it and open in Photoshop, but it's a really cool tool, and it's nice to be able to have a go and do these renders. This is just the kind of the view of it. So they do like fancy renders. So once you've sort of like finished your design, this is like the nice quality render of it, if you like, which obviously looks not as fast loading, but looks a lot better. And then I can render it based on what I've done. So let me know what you'd give the normal McLaren. So I'll show you, I guess, the pictures, or maybe I'll talk about what I've done first. So you've probably noticed I've made it more like the Indy car. I wanted it to look more like the Indy car. And they did make it a little bit more IndyCar like with the black and orange. Is this all in Blender? Yes, it is. It's in Blender. So you download Blender, and then the link that I've put in the description. If you buy that model, then you get the Photoshop file. You can edit everything just like this, and it's very fun, but very time consuming, but in a good way. Like I got totally lost in it today. I'd give the normal 5 a 9.5, and then I just saw someone saying originally rated it a 6 out of 10. The more I see it, it's gone down to a 3 out of 10. I keep changing between like, I think it's maybe a little bit better now, and then I just don't. But yeah, the sort of my thinking behind this is more black from the side view. I didn't really like the blue bit on the McLaren. I think the McLaren shape just doesn't look right for me. Let me get the image of the McLaren up. The real world McLaren. Here we go. So I don't hate it. I just don't love it, really. Yeah, props are being different, changing it, quite cool. Let me load my side view of my McLaren. So yeah, side view comparison. I've gone for more black, essentially like going all the way across, which I like on the IndyCar. Maybe I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I do like more colour on the grid, and this is obviously taking away quite a lot of the orange, but I really don't like this. One thing I don't like, which I feel like it hides better with a black side pod, is I don't really like the black sponsors going across, like the bar, like the black bar going across, splitting up the roll hoop and the side pod. That's something I really didn't like, so that's part of the reason why I tried to do the black side pod as well. And it just looks at the numbers, absolutely dreadful. The black stripe on their design looks weird to me. Yeah, agreed. Let me open some more images then, just for a quick comparison. So let's go top view. So one of the things I wanted to do as well is sort that number problem out, because it is absolutely dreadful. I don't have a top-down picture. Hang on. 2 seconds, Ted. MCL36. Here we go. He says, where was that top-down picture that I just found? Oh, it's not the best quality, and I haven't time to log into the gallery, but here we go. So yeah, top-down. Get the chat back up. Yeah, not the biggest fan of it from the top. I think it's this sort of the way they've tried to, I don't know, I just don't like this pattern in the middle, and the number, is an absolute joke. So what I've done with the number is the kind of the black ends, the orange ends early on the nose, and then the number is nice and bright in the blue. Maybe the car just needs like a black stroke around the number. But yeah, this is sort of different take on it. Obviously I've I've changed the rear wing as well because I'm not a particular fan of the the black triangles. It almost looks Marlboro McLaren like, the way they've sort of done that subtle thing, which is odd when they're not sponsored by Marlboro, and also, well, they're sponsored by a rival of Marlboro. Front view, again, sponsors, nah. I don't like the blue rear wing. It looks kind of cool from the front, but I like it more from the front, but the number really annoys me. Don't know what you guys think, but yeah, my main priority, as you can see here, was to make the numbers clear, because I don't like I don't like the fact that you can't see the numbers. But yeah, it's not my best livery by any stretch. It's essentially my first go on this, trying to do Photoshop, a Photoshop livery and learning, but you know, hopefully later down the line I can create some more fun designs, because I really like this is more like based on the overalls, because I love the overalls that they've done, but the actual livery itself, it's a kind of 7 out of 10. No, not even a 7, maybe a 6. Let's do another comparison. So this angle, it's much more basic livery wise. But I think what I've gone for is just something quite simple that fits the car, whereas the McLaren design is quite complicated, and it's that blue on the rear and the black sponsor strip. It just makes the car look really weirdly proportioned, which I think it kind of is anyway, because it's got quite unusual side pods, but I'm not a huge fan. But yeah, that's about it really. Just thought I'd try something a little different, mainly because, you know, I could put together a video, but it takes effort, and just jumping on a live and just chatting through it is a lot easier. And I've finished this literally minutes ago, so there's still some little bits that I'm not 100% happy with and wouldn't mind fixing up, but there it is anyway. I think I need to, you can do color settings as well in this program, which is quite cool. I need to get used to how to make the car brighter, because the McLaren orange is definitely, maybe I just need a brighter orange in Photoshop, but you can change it to make it, you know, metallic, gloss, matte, and change the sort of brightness of the paint and everything. So I feel like if I tweaked the orange a little bit, because at the moment it's not quite the right orange. Right, I think I'm gonna just call it a day there really, but when I have more time in future, can maybe show people more of this program if anyone's interested, how it works, and but if anyone has any questions, let me know, wants to do it themselves, because I put the link there. But it's going to be nice to do some designs. I'm probably not going to do every car this year because I'm very busy. Life's very busy, but it would be fun to just do a few redesigns. I really wanted to do the McLaren because I just think it could be so much better, even though they want to include all historic McLaren liveries. Funny how no one sees this. There's early Marlboro design, Prost Center, even West design. I mean, the first thing I thought was that it was meant to be, like, assumed it was meant to be Marlboro. I don't see the West McLaren design anywhere in there personally, but maybe it's the nose. Maybe it's a tribute to all McLaren liveries in one, but not my cup of tea. I think Aston just wins. Aston wins. It's so good. After all my complaining about it last year that they did it wrong, I have no complaints this year. They've absolutely nailed it. So, right, that's it. Just a quick chat, really, to just go through it. But let me know if you like these, and I'll probably go into more detail next time when it's not 10 PM on a Sunday. But I wanted to get this done before the AlphaTauri launch tomorrow, which is at 11 AM. So make sure you I think it's going to be me and Matt on the WTF1 channel, sort of doing a live watch along of that, which would be interesting because I think the AlphaTauri might be a bit of a change again. So yeah, right, thanks all, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.